This is Great Britain. It's the largest island in the British Isles and home to England, Scotland and Wales. For most of the first millennium, the island was occupied by various Celtic tribes until the Romans showed up in the 1st century AD and began to conquer it. By the 5th century, Germanic Anglo-Saxons had begun to settle in the area, taking over land from the Celtic Britons. Over the next few centuries, they established 7 kingdoms along the south coast, which would later be known as England. Then, in the 9th century, a guy named Alfred the Great managed to unite the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms against the Danes, who were trying to take over. His successors would go on to conquer the Danelaw in the north, and the last of the independent English kingdom of Northumbria in the 9th and 10th centuries. But there was still a lot of conquering left to do. The English began to fight with the Scots and the Welsh for control of the island, and in 1282, King Edward I of England conquered Wales and incorporated it into his kingdom. Then in 1603, the last king of Scotland died, and the English throne went to James, the 6th of Scotland, uniting the 2 kingdoms under one monarch. But they remained separate kingdoms until 1707, when they were united as part of the Act of Union, creating the Kingdom of Great Britain. Meanwhile, the people of the island of Man had declared themselves an independent kingdom of the 9th century, but they were absorbed into the English crown in the 13th century. So now England and Scotland were united, but the people of Wales still weren't too happy about being conquered. They rebelled several times during the 19th century, but their efforts ultimately failed, and in 1536, King Henry VIII officially incorporated Wales into the Kingdom of England. So at this point, the people of Great Britain were, for the most part, British, but they still identified more with their individual countries. It wasn't until after the American Revolution that the British began to identify themselves as British rather than English, and that's when the name Great Britain was first used in official documents. In 1801, the Kingdom of Great Britain and the Kingdom of Ireland were united to form the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, but that didn't last forever, because in 1922, Ireland got its independence and the United Kingdom lost the part of its territory that had been in Ireland. In 1927, the United Kingdom officially changed its name to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And that's the country that we know today.